I'm now pleased to be joined by Brett Pritchard, who is the play-by-play announcer for Benjamin Russell on the radio each and every week, and then also has been the guy that's been a part of a lot of big projects that are now going on around Alexander City, around this school system. And a big announcement here recently, a new school is going to be built right here at the Sportsplex in Alexander City.
Yeah, excited about it, Caleb. But first of all, welcome home.
Yeah.
Caleb Brooks played on this field, everybody, by the way, and had the pleasure of calling you during some really good years here under Coach Danny Horn. And so glad to have you back here and calling the game tonight. But you're right, Caleb. It's been a long time coming here in Alexander City. Beautiful brand new school here in about 24 months. Just right down here inside the Sportplex facility. And for the first time in mine and your lifetime, it'll feel like we have a true campus, and all of our athletic facilities will be right here by the school. And again, we've been blessed in this community to have a good school system for a long time, but this was much needed. A brand new high school, a brand new facility, and I know brick and mortar doesn't make who you are, but it's nice to provide the best opportunities for your students.
Talk about the Sportsplex a little bit. We've mentioned it a few times. Martin-Savarese Stadium right here at the Sportsplex, named after Coach Willie Carl Martin, who won a state championship here back in 2001 with Benjamin Russell, and then Coach Steve Savarese, who really kind of got the ball rolling in the right direction to build up to winning that state championship and leading to a bunch of state championship appearances back there in the early 2000s.
Those two names are synonymous with high school football here in the state, and as you saw that on the graphic there, Coach Savarese came here in the mid-'80s and really took Benjamin Russell to another level and got them back to prominence, and was here for 11, 12 years and really calls this place home. And Coach Savarese is near and dear to my heart and your heart and Randy's heart, and it's done so much for this community. And we lost a patron here in Alex City this past week, somebody that's was Benjamin Russell football, and Coach Savarese came back and delivered the remarks there at the funeral right here at the stadium for Johnny Noland. And Coach Savarese has always told me, he said Alexander City is where I raised my kids, and this is home to me. And very fitting for his name to don this stadium, along with Coach Willie Carl Martin, who won a state championship back in 2001 here. And just two really good people, and two Hall of Fame coaches. And of course, Coach Savarese went on to be the executive director here for the HSA for a lot of years and just recently retired. So proud for him to finally kick back and enjoy some fishing down there on the coast and all that. But two great people. Benjamin Russell's been blessed to have a string of really good coaches here, a lot of Hall of Fame coaches.
Yeah, Coach Savarese, Willie Carl Martin, Phil Lazenby, Danny Horn, and what he's doing right now, it's been special here. So, Brett, really appreciate you taking the time to join us here at halftime. And, coming up here, we're about to have a package showing the dedication of this stadium to Coach Savarese, Coach Willie Carl Martin, when Benjamin Russell dedicated this place to them, named the stadium after them, very deservedly so. And so we'll have that package here coming up for you and show you a little bit about this stadium being named and what that day was like here for Benjamin Russell.
Well, I appreciate all of you being here, and I'd like to thank God for this opportunity to come here tonight to stand before you to tell you how much I appreciate all of you here and the kindness of your heart, the city councilman, the mayor, the school system, you as fans, and most certainly our players. The players are the reason that we are where we are today. You cannot do it alone. A man is not an island. He cannot do it by himself. You need other people to help you to succeed. I had a great journey being a player and a coach for many, many years. I had the opportunity to start my career at Laura High School in 1969, class 50-year class reunion, Laura High School. Thank you. Had the opportunity to play in a lot of arenas, from Pasadena, California, to Montreal, Canada, to Miami, Florida, to New Orleans, Louisiana, to Atlanta. And I tell you, winning championship, being all-pro player, has nothing can compare to being named a member of the stadium here tonight. Thank you. I love my family. I have my family here tonight. I have my mother-in-law who is 91 years young, and I bless the Lord for her. And my children are here with me, family and friends. If I can say one thing in closing, we love you, and I'll never forget you. And the reason we're here today is because of you, not me. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you so very much for this honor being bestowed upon us tonight. And I say us because I have the distinct honor to have my name placed beside my good friend, Willie Carl Martin. Now, he won't tell you I really raised him while he was here, and I helped him all the time. But the greatest part is everything we did in this community was together for the love of our student athletes in this community. To say that we ever gave to this community what we received would be an understatement. This community gave our family more than we could ever expect. Our children were raised here, and that's why they have such a strong foundation. So on behalf of our entire family, I thank you so very much for this wonderful honor to say we love this community, we love all of you. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.
So you see at the dedication a few years ago here at Martin-Savarese Stadium, dedicating it to Willie Carl Martin, Steve Savarese, and that was a special day, Brett, here at Alexander City, and for everybody that was involved, because you not only had two great coaches getting the stadium dedicated to them that day, but then Danny Horn, who spent a decade here as well, got his 300th win against Benjamin Russell that night also.
Just Wildcat Day all the way around. I mean, you know, and Coach Danny Horn, tremendous coach, won 8 state championships, played for several more. To be there on the sideline too that night, and 3 Hall of Fame coaches on the field at the same time. But you're right. Can't think of a better honor than those two men and what they dedicated to this community for so many years. And you know, Coach Savarese and Coach Martin is just tremendous guys, and I learned a lot from them growing up and going through Benjamin Russell High School, and appreciate all that they've done. And I know Coach Savarese kicked back watching this broadcast, and there's where he's watching the football game tonight, and I know he's smiling because the Wildcats are up 19-7, and you can see all his accolades and all his trophies and stuff, and you know, just a great man. So thankful for everything he's done for the city of Alexander City and for this state as executive director of the HSA.
No doubt about it. Well, Brett, really appreciate you taking the time to join us here at halftime. And we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we will have some more action here of halftime here at your game of the week with Benjamin Russell leading 19-7.